Hey guys, it's Aaron Buchan, your multi-sport coach, and welcome to Motivational Monday. Today I want to talk about my motivation and what motivates me to get the results and to live the life that I do. So I haven't got any notes today, so this is totally off the top of my head. I've been thinking a little bit about it, but I think I love just to talk about the stuff, and this is my intention is to talk about things that motivates me to motivate you. So that's what I want to do today. So my motivation is things that I love to do is training. Big motivator for me. Triathlon. Another big one for me as well. I like nutrition. I love food. I love cooking. So these are big motivators. And of course, I love exciting events. I love having fun, right? So these are big motivators for me. But the big question is, okay, why? Why are they like motivators for you? Now, I've spoke about this in previous Mondays. They're big motivators for me because that's the way that my childhood was started to be like molded, right? Everything from today that you have created has come from your childhood. Right? Now, people that aren't motivated enough is because we've got blockages, we've got roadblocks. Right? So we're blocked. We are all fantastic. We are all great people. Right? But there's certain things that are blocking us. Right? All this stuff that's blocking us that has stemmed from our childhood to now. I don't know how many times I've said this, but this is really important things to be aware of, to motivate you. Alright? Now, like my story, I'm sure you guys, if you've heard my podcast or so the Mondays before, I've spoke about my story. Right? And so my motivations come from my story in my childhood, which makes it really exciting. So all these things I just spoke about, training, triathlon, nutrition, events and stuff like that, they are fun for me, and they create an excitement in my life, and that's what motivates me. That's what gives me the motivation to keep going, right? And there's all other sorts of things that motivate like me as well, but they're the key points, they're the core of why I stay motivated. Okay, training and exercise, why? Because it keeps my mind clear, it keeps me sharp. Right? It keeps me thinking more clearly. And this is a big thing. People don't want to exercise because they've either got too many emotional challenges that is causing them, slowing them down, blocking them from either getting in the gym or just getting out and doing a walk. Right? So these emotional blockages are slowing it down, so they're clouding their mind. For me to stay motivated, I need to have a clear mind. I need to give to myself before I give to you. Right? It's that simple. And if you've got things that are clouding your mind, you're not going to exercise, you're not going to do these things that are enjoyable, that give you the motivation. Right? So if we go back to the childhood and you think, what are these roadblocks that are blocking us from creating the ultimate motivation for you? So what is going to give you the ultimate motivation to give you a clear mind, to help you break free of all this bullshit that you're holding yourself back? Because as I said, we are all great, fantastic people inside there, but we've got these things on top of us, all these layers of bullshit that is holding us back. Right? That's what you need to understand. It's what is holding you back from being the best person you can be. Right, have a think about that for a minute. What is holding you back from being the best person you can be in your life? Right, because what you think you create. It's what you're not thinking, you're not creating. Right? If you've got all this stuff that is holding you back, you're not thinking it, and you're not going to create it. So we need to peel off all the layers, as I mentioned before. We need to get down to the core. Right? Think about the great person that you are and the brilliant person that you can be, right, to create a future, a pathway I speak about, a pathway predictor, right? Creating a pathway or predicting your pathway is the most important thing that you can do to be the best person that you can be. I've mentioned this before and I say it over and over again every time I speak. It takes 28 days to make a change and 12 weeks to get a result. Right? So if you think you can be great, you are great, you're the best person you can be for 28 days, you will be a great person. Right? And if you think that for 12 weeks and you create a pathway of what you want to achieve, you're going to have a really good result. Right? You're going to be a better person. Right? But if you can learn what are the layers that is blocking you from your childhood generally to now, if we can clear all that out and unblock what is stopping us, we are going to be great. We're going to have the ultimate motivation that you need to create success. Right? That's what I want you to do today. That's what I want you to think about. Right? So what can you do to create a vision to be the most motivated person you can be in your life? Because everything I want to achieve, it's a thought I had yesterday, or a thought I had 3 months ago, 6 months, 12 months, like whatever. It's what do you really want to achieve? So what's your ultimate motivation? Nothing is impossible unless you block it. Right? You are a great person. You are the best person that you can be. So why not be a better person than that? Create whatever you want. Now, if you haven't jumped on my pathway prediction program, I recommend this is a great start. If you want to create that pathway prediction, you can predict your pathway. 28 days to make a change, 12 weeks to get a result. Alright, so that's my motivation for today. I hope that's opened up your eyes and I hope you feel motivated and invigorated and you want to start creating some good thoughts. All these layers that are in there, right, it's just all bullshit that's blocking you. Right, get rid of it. You don't need it. It's what you need to do. Bring to the front of the mind your future, your pathway. It's like a golden pathway for your future. You can achieve anything you want, right? You just have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself. You can do it. I can help you. Check out my website, aaronbuchan.com, and have a great Monday. Have a great week.